hope at least. We'll figure out. It's not. It is typically how I roll. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to some Dungeons and Dragons. Why today is a start of a new campaign. We have a wonderful cast of crew here. Where we're going to be starting the little mini adventure before Vecna, Eve of Ruin. The mini adventure, it's called Vecna, Nest of the Eldritch Eye. So we have a wonderfully interesting cast of characters here. I'm gonna go through them and I'm gonna put them all in order, like just a order, and then have them introduce themselves in that order because I think that would be funny. Let's start with you, Art. You want to describe your character, who they are, maybe what they are?
Okay, I'm playing a bugbear, which is kind of like a long-armed gorilla with a little extra reach. That's about the best way you can describe him. And he's a fighter. And we're going to go out and see how much we can smack something around. And his name is Yogi.
Hey. Next, we have you, Coy. Would you like to describe your character?
Yes, we have Bo. He is a warforged, a bronze-looking warforged. His left arm has been replaced with a silver arm. Well, you can tell it's not exactly from him. It must have come from a different warforged over the time. The image, he has a blue beard that currently is not there. He is Bo comes from a different campaign, so this is in between what happens in that campaign and after. He is a artillerist artificer.
Hey. Legendary, would you like to describe you?
I am what you apparently see when you go watch the movie Avatar. I am blue. I am tall. The difference is I am from a entirely different plane of existence. I am from one of the Magic the Gathering planes of Ravnica. I am part of the Simic Combine. I happened to get here through means of tackling a guy. Didn't know that guy brought me here. And now I'm on a journey to figure out why I am stuck here and what the heck happened to me.
Hey. Tom, would you like to describe you?
I am Pipes. I'm a small-sized Harangon with pink eyes, white fur, and the brightest, cutest smile. He's a little guy that's been traveling from place to place, finding different things, going on little adventures, and just in all trying his damn best.
Okay. And Barbara, would you like to describe your character?
So I'm a blue tiefling, very tall, very in charge. I am a cleric of the Maiden of Pain, Leviatar. And I am also a Wardomain cleric. So I'm all about pain and punishment.
So I did not know who your deity was. That is hilarious. Would you like to know a fun fact? Last campaign, Art's deity was Leviatar. And every time he healed somebody, it caused him pain. So that's
That
a
is great.
funny coincidence. But now Art gets to deal with that.
Yeah, no.
So where we are though in this, you guys probably have gotten together because you guys were mercenaries of one way or another, whether to make money and survive, or maybe you were just looking to pick up a job or two over your time here. But you guys The city of Neverwinter stands proudly on the Sword Coast, west and north of Desarin Valley. 50 years ago, the city was nearly destroyed by an eruption of Mount Hatanau. Today, the city stands mostly rebuilt, and it bustles with skilled tradespeople, intrepid adventurers, and hardy townsfolk. Leadership in Neverwinter falls to Dagal Neverember, Lord Protector of the city and your employer. The city lacks a formal militia, so Lord Neverember often hires mercenaries and adventurers such as yourselves to keep the city secure. So, we'll probably have a small thing of you guys meeting as you guys probably get hired in for a job or so, and you guys like get told to meet at let's say a garrison to like be introduced to your new team member, or at least temporary team members. Let's see how things go. So let's see. The one that's probably almost always here is probably you, Yogi. Would you get to this militia's garrison? First and foremost, like looking around, like you get given teammates from time to time. Like it's a common thing. Adventurers don't tend to stay too long. The first one to show up probably is you, Guardian. You probably walk in, you see a bugbear like sharpening a glaive in front of you.
All right. Just quick question. How long have I been here? In this place?
You've probably been here only a few weeks, and this was the first easy job you've come across.
All right. Is bugbear a common race around here?
That you've seen them from time to time. They're not like you see 1 in 10, but you've seen them enough that you're not like surprised to have seen them.
All right.
I don't know what races are common in Ravnica, so.
None of the ones that are here.
Aren't Warforged common there?
Warforges are not in Ravnica.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There's constructs, but not Warforges.
I think Bugbear at this point is the most common one you've seen besides Tiefling of this group. Right. I think Warforges are not very common, and neither are Herringons.
All right.
So,
walk in there and stare down the only person I see. Are you in charge?
No. Waiting on somebody to find.
As he gets interrupted, he just looks super confused. Is that from your voice? Is that your way of speaking?
What, you don't like how I talk?
I'll be completely honest. No, I do not like how you speak.
Oh well, it's the only way I know how.
Are you in charge?
What part of no didn't you understand the first time?
The part where I still can't understand what you're saying. Your voice is very hard to understand.
Okay, and then
I said no.
And it's at this point.
Slow enough for you.
At this point, I think, Bo, I think you would end up walking in. Probably like, I was told to come here. Oh, this looks like the place. And then you see these two like staring each other down.
Well, I don't.
What the hell are you?
That's just rude.
I ain't never seen something like you before.
That doesn't mean that you say that. A normal avenue of conversation is hello or hi, not be a dick.
Do I look like I'm a dick?
You sound
sure
like
one.
Does it look like I have manners from like some What do you call a hootie tootie place?
Yes.
You're in more trouble than I am.
The heck's
I
the
was ready to have a
hootie-tootie?
nice, pleasant conversation. You're the one that decided to, start things off aggressively here.
Are you perhaps a construct?
I mean, that's one way to put it, I guess. If you need to put it in like a layman's term,
And what is that?
the layman's term.
No, I'm assuming you're small friends there.
Oh, do you have Slobberchop out at the moment on your shoulder?
Yeah, he would just be resting on. Yeah, you talking about my familiar here, the
Ah.
winged cat.
I am familiar with putting wings on top of creatures, but I've never seen one put it on a feline before.
I didn't put it there. This is how they were made. Or I guess. I don't know. I mean, these are kind of common.
Are they?
I-
Did not know that people messed with evolution around here.
We don't. You guys are making me feel weird. I'm gonna just go sit over here.
So, I think the last two come in together because I think Pipes, you very much are somebody that would find somebody going in the same direction and latch a hold of them.
Yeah, I'm probably trying to hold her hand.
You two come in like vaguely talking to each other, and you just see the other three here.
Oh, hello there.
Oh, hello.
See, that is hello, but that is a proper way to have a conversation start.
Mm.
Well, I agree on that. I look at the bugbear. I take it back. You're not the most annoying voice I heard today.
Hello.
This is an abrasive group. You guys are.
This is promising.
Mm,
That's not the
indeed.
word I would have used.
I'm being sarcastic.
Oh, I know.
I
Y'all seem great.
I will be completely honest. I have a very hard time with sarcasm. I have a friend who tells me and is trying to teach me to understand sarcasm. It is hard.
Probably why you needed a few days to get away from them.
Right?
Like a little mini vacation. So I think it's at this point like a halfling walks in. It's like, oh, you guys have made it here. Very good, very good. This is you guys are one of our groups that we have hired for patrolling the city streets, making sure nothing bad happens.
Is something bad going to happen?
No, that's
No,
what
that's
your
why we're
job
here.
is. Yeah, that's why you're here. To prevent bad
Hmm.
things from happening.
Fantastic.
But you guys just need to get acquainted, and I will have somebody, like, send patrol routes to you, probably starting tomorrow morning.
That sounds good.
Like,
I don't know if I really care to know some of these people here, and it's kind of.
You'll get along, don't worry, as he just waves you off and he heads out.
I mean, he's probably not wrong. I mean, I do like to make friends. It's just, these guys make it so hard.
Friend. What does that mean?
Friends are great. What?
I'm just gonna agree with the rabbit over there. I'm not too familiar with the correct terms there.
I'm a Harengon, but call me Pipes. It's nice to meet you.
That is nice to meet you, Pipes. My name is Bo. Excuse me while I just move over here to the nice group.
But 4432, how come you don't know what friendship is?
I look out at you, almost unfazed by the numbers you spat out, and say, also, those are all the wrong order. And
Yeah.
more importantly, friendship is not a part of the Combine.
We need to go to bed.
Yet.
If you make it there, you're more than likely to end up with yellow spots and the ability to spit out liquid out of your tail.
Hmm. Is it fun?
The abilities after the long recovery period and several grueling hours of genetic modification can be.
Hmm. Noted.
What the heck was
Okay,
that?
Mr. Dot-
That is an adorableness, is what that is.
Sorry, my daughter
Mhm.
decided to get out of bed. She creeped down here while we're doing the introduction. And she's just been chilling behind my chair. So I told her she
Alright.
could come up and cuddle with me while I play.
All right, watching language now.
Oh, you're fine. She can't hear anything.
No, he has had her go down to naps watching my streams. Like, your language is not going to be anything.
All right. But since you did say numbers that are close to what may have been things, I have been referred to as Guardian facet number 0258.
Wait,
That's
one
a
more time.
mouthful.
Number 0 guard 4 no, not 4. 4
You can
4
refer to me as
no.
Guardian if the numbers are too hard for you.
I'll call you buddy.
All right, put buddy in parentheses here.
We can be friends.
No, you don't understand, Tom. You may have just given Dobby a sock, basically.
Good.
I have fixed my name for all to see.
I actually might have to fix it, because it might be on your character sheet, but not on the token, because they separate.
Oh, well, they'll fix that later.
Yeah, it's right there. I got it fixed.
And you, I point to the other person in the room who is sitting far away from everyone. Yes, you, the furry one.
Yeah,
What is your name?
they call me Yogi.
Oh,
Like-
straight to the
like
point.
the
I was
owlbear?
impressed.
I think we need to reset and restart. Here. And I'll reach out my hand and I'll like berries will appear in my hand and I'll reach over to you guys so you can grab a berry. It's a good berry.
Well,
I
I'll
reach up
judge
and
that
grab a
after I eat
berry.
one.
Well, thank you.
Well, I'm Morrigan.
I'll step up close. I'll step up close enough to pick one up and say, "Hey, you."
I was not expecting the last name when I hovered underneath over your token.
Yeah, I did not put that last name into my stream overlay.
You've
But I was-
undoubtedly caused chaos for your own problems now.
Mm-hmm.
I was all ready to jump into the RP, and that this threw me for a loop there.
Well, you can't say it with a straight face, Clay.
Probably not.
I'm Morrigan Corkscrew, priestess of Leviathan.
What?
She
Wait.
said her name's.
No. A priestess of what?
Leviathan, the Maiden of Pain.
Does she
You
call
don't worship
pain?
evolution.
Well, how does one worship evolution?
By actively participating in it.
Hmm.
There's a lot of hmms here.
Do you happen to follow a Jingataxis?
The Hexaginkataxis.
Never mind. I said
I
that in an
follow
accent, and I
the
shouldn't really.
birds.
Bird?
Mm.
Well,
What are the birds
I,
taking?
No, like just like their way of like the bird gods, the big birds.
I know who I'm keeping my eyes on.
Who? The other bird god worshipping person?
N- Yes.
It's just mean.
They are a small rabbit. They are probably going to be abducted by a bird in one way or another.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
I have
That'd
seen
be very
birds
appreciated.
capture small dogs. So I imagine a Harrigan is just as in danger as. We just don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I mean, death is inevitable. You know,
Well,
I'll be fine. I think.
it is inevitable, but it can be just a path to something else.
Mm. I like that.
Death is only a door.
Mm.
Did our employer ever say where we should wait until our job tonight?
Nope.
You see the halfling pop and say, "Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. You guys have rooms down the hall."
Neat.
I wonder if they have bunk beds.
All top bunk.
I would also like top bunk though.
Well, you know what? We can cuddle. That's fine. I like making friends.
Very
What?
well.
Koi has a new cutter time sheep.
I do.
I can't. I do cast sleep.
What's funny, if you can't sleep, it probably wouldn't affect either of you guys unless you roll decent.
Oh, yeah.
But height is only 2'3".
Oh wait, how big the?
So
How
Pipes
big
is
is
2'3". Guardian here is 5'11", 3/4.
And 3/4.
I
Three-quarters,
don't
that's
have a height
fantastic.
for Yogi yet. I'll figure that out. Nor Morgan, so I guess they just don't have heights. And 6'7" is what Bo is.
Oh, Bo is tall. You're like a building.
I have some of the same construction materials in me.
Wait, you're a building?
Depends on which building you're talking about.
Hmm.
He was built.
That's
Yeah.
how it was.
Pipes looks visibly confused. Bo just accepted like, cool. Yeah.
I will head to my room. I wish to see if these bunk beds exist.
Did they say we each have a room, or is it like one shared room?
They just said you have rooms down the hall. They did not say.
I will accompany Pipes to try to find our double top bunk. It's like, you ever see the bunk beds that have a twin on the top and a full on the bottom? This one actually has a full on the top and a twin on the bottom.
Hell yeah.
Go down the hall, find a room.
Yeah, there's both rooms that you could share and rooms that are solo. But by the way, I have a height for Yogi. He is also 6'8" from random rolling. He's actually slightly taller than Bo.
Nice.
And you only notice when he like stands up.
Whoa.
His arms
You're
also go down longer than where normal arms like end. Just like slightly longer.
He's the one that mocks my appearance.
You're very tall, sir. That is very cool.
That means
Gilliam
he's
mocks your
Gilliam.
opinion so that you can see his appearance in your shiny shell.
Is that the first time you're seeing your appearance?
Who were you directing that to?
If Yogi was saying he can see his appearance in my shell.
I know Guardian said something about Yogi seeing their appearance in you.
Oh, was it? Sorry.
Yeah.
I need to get back in the mindset of Bo. Anyways, I shouldn't be doing sarcastic statements. He doesn't understand sarcasm. It was hard for me to do this the first time around. I got to do it again.
Yeah. Sorry. Small recap is like because my character is slightly insulting the bugbear. He's insulting the bugbear in the way that he sees his face, and therefore is insulting you.
I don't think it's insulting. I take pride in having my body polished.
I've heard that before.
Actually, I've just never seen anything like him before, so I have no clue what he is.
And me. All right,
what do you
Pipes,
think?
let's go find our room.
Agreed.
As you go down the hall, there are several rooms. They set aside 5 rooms, but there's 2 beds in each room if you guys want. They didn't expect any of you guys to bunk directly with each other, but they don't also expect you not to. If that makes sense.
Pipes, I don't mean to be rude in asking this, but there are no bunk beds that we can share, but we could push the beds together to have a super bed.
Speaking more of this super bed.
But Pipes doesn't really know how to understand like the geographical shape you mean, so he's just like,
What do you...
I might require some assistance, but we could go to the rooms that aren't being used, grab their beds, or at least their mattresses, and we can combine them all into one, and I have a very tall one or a very large one. I go for a very large one.
I just see mid in
I think-
chat. The return of Pipes.
he's damn right. Oh wait, I almost forgot. I don't even have a target, but I've been saving this for a long time.
Who would you like to target? You have to
Oh
pick
my God.
somebody.
I kind of want to roll a D1, D4.
Okay, and I will go down the player list for 1d4.
Target mid.
Okay.
You know you want to.
Oh, that'd actually be perfect. Okay.
No, you have targeted Art.
I know he's not, but it could be used for any other time.
Yeah. Doesn't have to be this game, but.
Oh, it does not.
No, you can say I want to, like, you can use it on Mid's character. Me and you can make a plan for that.
Actually, yeah, I think I'll do on Mid's character.
Okay. Mid does say
Fantastic.
target him with stuff, so you know. I'll talk
Perfect.
with you maybe tomorrow or something, Tom.
I can throw 2
Even
more his
more
way if
perfect.
he wants more.
I don't think
Yes.
no, I'm putting my foot down. We aren't putting more than one on a
Okay.
person. I said that about
But-
Brandon. I'll say that
That's
about
fair.
Mid.
I wouldn't have done it anyways.
I know. You want to save him for Tom.
Hmm?
Anyways, you guys all find your rooms and get your night's sleep.
In case anyone does try to come by my room, I don't like lock the door, but I pull out my one of my magic items here. In case anyone sees like the light at the door, they can try to investigate and see whatever's going on in there.
Is anybody restless at night and might get up and see that?
Pipes, Pipes could potentially be restless, get up, not remember where his room is, and then just try every door.
and, and you, of course, Legendary is the first person. Apparently, you've been typecast, Legendary.
Well, yeah. Just remember, audience, my entire theme's evolution. I won't be a fish forever.
That's cool.
But so Pipes, you get up to use the washroom, and then as you go, you're like bleary-eyed, like walking down the hall. You see a light. You go to open the door, and you just see Guardian 0258 holding this item.
Also, if you walk in the room, there's an entire literal space map everywhere.
Hmm.
There is planets, stars, and meteors, and a bunch of things all the way around here.
I wonder if I could see my home from here.
When did you get here?
Do you know where my room is?
Truthfully, I didn't pay attention to where your room was.
Hmm.
Roll me,
Sleep well. Good night,
roll me a
buddy.
perception check, Pipes.
Okay.
Mutually assured cursing will depend on how much Tom hurts me. 18. I think you do see the Fey Deep.
I'm from there.
What
From
he
where?
points to
Okay.
is it looks like it looks like a plane. It's basically the Feywild, but the Fey Deep. It's mostly ocean.
I scrolled the map that way.
You managed to see it closer. Like it, very much what you would expect from the Feywild. Just add a lot of water.
I don't know what the Feywild is.
No, you don't. No, you as a person, though, Legendary.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you
Oh.
can imagine that, like it's very colorful. Like the core is beautiful. The islands are all like tropical type beauty. Like some of them are deep forests. Some of them don't make sense. Like it's like tropical water right next to a tundra.
Your planet is strange.
Like it could not have
Yeah,
evolved that
it's
way.
dangerous.
Legendary.
I am curious to how it works, though. Perhaps one day I'll get to see it for myself.
Yeah, I drowned there once. It's not ideal. Anyway, good night.
Farewell,
And then
small
Pipes.
furry creature.
And then Pipes will try and find his room,
It's
and then
it's
keep
literally
trying just the next
right
door along.
It's literally the next door.
First try.
And then he'll go to bed.
She bows arm exactly in the position you caught out of. It just didn't move.
I'll just say if it's okay with Bowl and Pipes, I would bunk with them, simply because
Super bad.
super bad, yeah.
Yeah.
And Morrigan is like the little rabbit is tugging at her heartstrings, so she will do her.
Oh, do I have a
Utmost to-
campaign for you to watch, Barbara?
Oh no!
The Wild Beyond the Witchlight game I ran was where Pipes was created.
When you come back, though, you do realize that Bo's just wide awake, just laying there, but he's just not moving. He's enjoying the cuddles, but he is wide awake.
I'm not sleeping well.
I don't really sleep.
Huh?
What?
Oh,
That's-
you're
that's
an
part of being-
insomniac.
Uh,
Insomnium. Yeah.
No, but sure. If that's what's gonna make it for the easiest for you to understand, yes.
Hmm. Well, good night.
I will watch you sleep.
Reassuring. I appreciate that.
Pipes will sleep.
Bo is just gonna lay there and watch Pipes and Morgan Cockscrew sleeping.
And I'll just use my tail to like cuddle Pipes.
Pipes is just the comfiest he's ever been. He's just fully snuggling in. You can tell he has like a happy running dream at one point. His leg does the sort of rabbit thing.
Turns out it was a nightmare. It's just his leg does the same thing no matter what. Like,
Oh no.
no, I'm kidding.
Maybe, who knows?
So you guys get a message in the morning, and you guys report to duty, and you guys do a couple days of patrolling through the city. It's then that when tragedy strikes. You hear an anguished scream erupt from a nearby alley. The sound comes from a slender human woman clad in light leather armor of a scout or an investigator of some kind. Clutched in her arms is the dead body of a human man clad in a tattered gray robe. The man and the woman bear a striking resemblance to each other. With a dull thump, dissected eyeball rolls out of the man's palm. Let me post this word and check. I cannot. Getting a Batman.
Desecrated.
Desecrated, thank you.
Mhm.
Desecrated eyeball rolls out of the dead man's palm.
I want to bend down and take a look at the eye.
You see,
How-
it looks like slightly shriveled. It's probably doesn't have the eye stalk on it.
I'll check the man and see if he's beyond any healing.
His life force is not in him. In fact, why don't let's see. Why don't you all roll me history checks?
Because I suck at it?
That means without water.
Right.
Desiccated.
There's levels of suck.
Desiccated?
It's a shriveled eye. It's without water.
Do I have disadvantage since I'm not from here?
No, it's something that you would have learned within the last couple days.
Okay. What are you talking about?
Boy, these int stats. I need one more from Yogi.
Yeah,
History.
I like it better when the other one was up.
Yeah, okay. So, anybody that did not roll below an 8 will know this knowledge. You recognize the two people, the man and the woman. They are both mercenaries employed by Lord Neverember to patrol the city with you. The man was Delvin. The woman is Kavoy. You've seen them. They've been hired as mercenaries, like I said, and you know that they were brother and sister.
I'll look to Kavori and say, I'm sorry. May the matron guide him to where he needs to go, but he's gone.
It was her that screamed, and she had some tears in her eyes as she said, me and my brother were tasked by Lord Neverember to investigate some suspicious cult activity in this city. He came here to rendezvous with Delvin after he infiltrated the potential cult hideout, and the only clue I have what happened to him is that eyeball your friend picked up.
And that's not his eyeball, right?
No.
Okay.
I will note I didn't actually pick it up. I just looked at it.
Okay.
What do you mean this is the only clue that you found?
I wasn't. I just found we were supposed to meet up here, and he infiltrated the call. I don't know, like, where. I'm double checking. Where exactly it was. Yeah. Okay. Um. I don't know exactly where the cult was. I just know my brother infiltrated them and was supposed to meet me here tonight, and you see what happened, and you see the tears start some more.
Could I do an investigation or arcana on the eye to see if I can get any more information
Go
from it?
ahead and roll an Arcana. It. I think the best you get is there's something magical about the eye.
Gotcha.
If you had,
If I'm getting the inkling for that it's magical, I could do detect magic through a ritual or identify through a ritual.
that's something you could do. Yes.
But I gotta touch it.
Yeah, it's shriveled. As Mid said, it means without water, so it's an eyeball without water.
Gotcha. I'd like to ritually cast detect magic to see if I can discern what school of magic it's from.
Okay, so you're
If
doing that
that's
for
something you can
10
give me.
minutes. Yeah,
Yes.
that's 10 minutes. What's the rest of you guys doing? As you see Bo
Right.
just start chanting a magic, like putting some incense out, chanting some magic.
Can I try comfort to be comforting to the guy that's crying?
The woman.
The woman, sorry, yes.
Yeah, you can try to be comforting to Kavori. Let's see if you can make a woman cry in the third campaign in a row. Oh, sorry,
I
fourth
wonder.
campaign.
You're right, yeah, fourth. Well, well, do I need to roll anything or
What? How are you trying to comfort her?
I think I take out not my bagpipes because bagpipes is too loud, but I take out a lyre and then I just like play like a somber like a comforting song. It's like a performance.
I'll be kneeling next to her, and I'll summon some good berries and offer her.
Okay, so I will give Pike, with your help of trying to comfort her, I'll give an advantage on a performance check.
Okay. Okay.
I'll investigate down the alley a little bit.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation. With a 15, I think the calming tones you're intending in the Goodberry are enough to at least stop too much of the tears and whatnot. You look down the alley. That's a smelly alley. You don't really want to go down that alley like that. That alley
Yeah,
it
that-
stinks.
mm-mm.
There's some trash. You're pretty sure somebody threw up down there. Like no.
Yeah,
You don't
no,
want that.
I'm not going in.
I'm gonna climb up this building here.
Okay, you start climbing up, and it's probably right around this time that the detect magic kicks off, and you detect an aura of divination magic around the eye.
All right.
You're not sure what more about, like, without an identifier. You're not sure about more.
Yeah. Well, I will take the time to identify it then.
Stops. It's like, divination. And then you just start doing more chanting.
Right.
You
I start putting like different powders on to
Yeah.
see how it reacts to different things, and
you have to unfortunately touch it for identify, though.
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Curiosity is getting the best of me here.
Okay, Guardian, you climb the nearest wall to be on top of a roof and look around. What are you looking for exactly?
Well, this person was killed, so I'm going to assume they were dripping blood if they were trying to escape with that item.
So you didn't see blood on him.
All right. But he probably left a trail in some way, so I'm looking for knocked over crates or
Okay,
maybe
go ahead. Roll me an investigation. 11. You see a little bit, but it only leads to like the edge of this area, and then once it reaches an open area, like you there's not much to be knocked over and whatnot.
the last thing I checked for is there a sewage manhole, whatever? Called?
I do not believe so. Not right.
Okay,
I
well,
mean, there might be, but it doesn't look disturbed.
then I will just keep looking up here while I brush this thing.
Okay, so you two are comforting her. I think we can skip to when identify comes up. When you identify, yes, Yogi.
I'm going to use perception to see if I feel anybody watching us.
Okay, looking to see if somebody's watching. Go ahead. Oh, that's nice. You're keeping a nice watchful eye. I don't believe you see anybody, but it's always good to be on guard. So I'll keep that passively if anything changes as well.
Okay.
At the end of 10 minutes, your identify kicks off. You know. Let me see the exact what it says about the eye. So the eye, I hate that sometimes it tells me stuff and sometimes this is why, like Corey, I keep the actual book. Actually, it isn't on the book, it's on different. This is why I always keep the actual stuff nearby me as well, just like Corey does, because fuck if they'd like to tell you everything.
Right.
Okay. You get the idea that this eyeball is both a map and a key to something. And if you would be holding the eyeball and say the phrase Hail the Undying, the eyeball will show you where it will act as a compass to where it's supposed to be.
All right, I'll pass that along to them. That, I guess, seems like this is some sort of compass, a map that will lead us to a destination and a key to unlock that destination, possibly.
Would I recognize what undying?
He did not say that out loud, or at least not by holding the eye. I don't know if he's...
No, I did not say it out loud because I did not want it to trigger.
Okay. Makes
Oh, you said
sense.
map and key to unlock a destination.
Yes, there is a phrase that goes along with it, but at this time I don't want to activate that because I'm not entirely sure what will happen.
It's probably about this time,
not-
Guardian, that you climb back down. Like, oh, I couldn't see anything, kind of thing. As he's explaining this, so you can get that info too.
I'm sensing an adventure.
I'll ask Kavori, do you know where your brother was? Where does
No,
cult.
he was supposed to meet me here, but when I got here, he was already gone. All I saw was this, and you see right under like edge of his lip, there's like a little bit of green, like residue. I think he's been poisoned. He was supposed to tell me what he had learned so we could go to Lord Neverember, but somebody obviously discovered him. Please, you guys could help uncover what killed him. I need to take him back to the Hall of Justice to inform Lord Neverember of what happened. If you could avenge my brother's death, I would appreciate that, but remember that Lord Neverember values information and will give you a reward for capturing any cultists alive.
I just nod my head.
Well, I think
Very
this
well.
might lead us to what kind of or where he was at.
Would you like me to take the lead on this then?
Sure. I mean, that's fine.
Get the eyeball. So what is the phrase?
I will. Oh, well, I'm not holding it, so it shouldn't activate by me saying it now, since I'm not the one holding it. The Hail the Undying.
Almost keywords.
It does not activate from you saying that, Bo.
Alrighty.
Well then, I guess I'll give it a try.
I back
Hail
away
the-
30 feet.
Let's see, you just back away quickly. I see. No faith. Hail the Undying.
Okay, so when you do, the eye starts to glow green with a green light, and it spins in your hand and look in a certain direction.
I do believe we have our heading.
All right. Well, then let's follow it. But we should probably be as careful as possible, though.
Are we thinking stealth or loud and proud?
I am not the best at stealth. If you look at me, I'm all
Ding,
metal
ding.
here.
Loud and proud it is.
I would say we should at least try to be a bit more inconspicuous.
Very well.
I am looking at you guys' tokens, Barbara. I don't think that's possible.
I am trying very hard to resist sarcastic comments.
Don't worry, you only have to resist for the 2 to 4 hours this adventure is supposed to take.
Right. By the end of the other campaign, I finally learned sarcasm.
All right. Very well. I should try your stealth as my weird jellyfish DNA activates, and I start shifting with the colors.
Yeah, you see him almost chameleon-like change colors to better match the environment.
Well, that's awesome.
It took a while to
But I
understand.
don't see you.
Can you not see the glowing eye on my palm?
Yeah, but that's not you. That's the eye.
Yes, but my hand is directly below the eye.
Good to know.
He just takes out a knife and slashes, cutting it. No.
No! I shall lead the way of the direction of the eye.
Hey,
I
We
will.
can't see you.
I will follow the eye.
follow the glowing green eye. Follow
We got
the
this.
glowing green eye.
That's not bad for disadvantage.
Okay, everybody, if you're trying to be stealthy, please roll me Stealth checks.
Ooh.
Okay, I need one from Pipes
Give me
and
one
one from
second.
Yogi. Yogi, and there's yep, Pipes is back.
Takes one step, knocks over a bunch of crates.
Yep. You don't even know how
I'm
he
playing-
could be
I'm-
so klutzy being that tiny, but he does it.
You are a wonder of nature. How do you manage to do the things you do?
Friendship.
Friendships?
Close enough.
So, as you guys stealthily follow the glowing green eye that is like a beacon in the night, the withered eyeball aims it like after you guys walk for like a half hour to 45 minutes. The withered eyeball aims its empty gaze down an alley strewn with rubble. Rats scurry between chunks of old stone and dusty crates. At the back of the alley is a set of moldering wood boards, propped up just enough to block a dark tunnel leading below the surface. It is nighttime, which means outside it's dim light and inside, well, we'll see.
Before we head in, did anyone see well in the dark?
Yes.
Yes.
And I can produce light.
Then I think we should all be okay. As I will get ready to head in as soon as everyone's ready.
Please tell me.
I do not have the ability to see in the dark.
Nor do I.
I guess I'll go in front then.
Do you wish for
Sounds
the
good.
eye? Oh, we might actually not need the eye anymore.
I mean,
We should hold on to it because it should also be a key too.
Very well. I'll pocket the eye.
I'm going to have to quickly and roughly draw a couple walls. Just because this map I have apparently did not come with walls, which is fine. I just So do you guys say anything as you guys traveled here, by the way, too?
Well, as we're going with, we're in a tight knit area with each other. I'm just gonna use my turret to pump us full of
Oh yeah.
positive energy to give
Mm-hmm.
us all the benefits of. Are you okay with how we did it last time? Like outside, it just
Yeah,
does it enough
I
until
mean,
it maximizes
yeah.
it. So
Um,
everybody would get 11 temp HP.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Oh, wow.
Oh wait, never mind. That's much better than what I was gonna do.
what were you gonna do?
I was gonna do inspiring leader, but that gives less temp HP.
Oh, you have an ability to give temp HP too?
Yes.
He's gonna be the leader.
I mean, if you have something that can do that, mine just takes a bonus action.
Mine is just spend 10 minutes. So I could do that as like part of a walking journey.
Is it can you do it more than once?
No.
Mine I can just keep it up. But if you're
That's
able
pretty
to
good.
but if you're able to do that though, I can always switch my cannon to do something else. It's got a facet of different abilities.
That's pretty cool.
This one I'll do it maybe, and then worst case, I don't know. Because I can only do this once, and this would only give, they would give like much less. This would give like 6 temp HP, is the only thing.
Gotcha. Well, meta-wise, my turret is a D8 plus my int mod as a
Yeah.
bonus action to activate it.
is like life saving, from what I know.
It- yeah, it's almost like somebody has used it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
crazy. Um,
Specifically puts it on my back.
Pipes probably would have like used inspiring leader either way, because of course he wouldn't know that you have this turret. So I'll probably have the 16 HP either way, and whether you use still keep that turret or not is then up to you.
Well, I would have already had the turret set to this style for the day. So
Mm.
if you want to use that in the future, I can always switch it to be more offensive based instead of being supportive based, and allow me to be more damage output.
I can
We can
actually
talk about it later. We're
I can-
kind of on a little mission here, I think, right?
Yeah. We can work this out later.
This is why Pipes was not rolling very well with his stealth, because we're just back there chit chatting.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna turn on
While-
global illumination. It's dim light down here. You'll see.
While the people up here with the stealth, I didn't know that someone of your size could be so stealthy, as I say to Yogi.
It comes with the territory.
Really? Where is your kind from?
I'm from the Fae.
What is the Fae?
It's a cool place.
It's kind of magical where things happen that you don't really want to happen that happens anyway. So if they can find you, you're kind of screwed.
Ah, sounds
So
correct.
the better you can hide, the better off you are.
Pipes goes
That's
to say
kinda
something
natural.
and then just nods, like kind of like, yeah. I guess it's
You know
kinda
what?
right.
You're not wrong. I want to argue, but you're not wrong.
Mhm.
And what about you? He tries to get your name, but he just doesn't like the feeling of the name on his lips. Morgan.
Yeah. You can just call me More.
More.
That's
I-
even worse, yeah.
I come from Timantha,
Where is that?
far away.
I have met many places that are very far away. Apparently, the rabbit is from an entire different world altogether.
You reckon?
Yes, another plane.
You recognize that? You remember the name the rabbit said, and they said the Fey Deep.
Very deep.
Then you recognize that the bugbears said that they were from the Fey.
What if it's the same place? Or it's just
Mhm.
different names, the same thing? Where I'm from, none of this was a thing. We didn't know there was other things outside of our own realm of existence.
Oh, there's a lot of worlds and parallel worlds. It gets confusing.
As I'm coming to learn after I tackled that one man.
Hmm.
Didn't tackle people.
Where do
that's
you
good.
come from?
I come from a place called Ravnica. It is a metropolis of endless city skylines and magics,
Hmm.
Hmm.
ruled
We
by
should
10
visit.
guilds.
Never heard of it.
Truthfully, I do not miss being there right now. It is much more free to be here than it is there. So I do miss all my stuff.
Yeah, you left his Xbox behind to come here, guys.
Oh damn.
Yeah, we just got the 360.
Oh damn.
No, that's a good one. Just... Okay, I think I've done enough that I can put you guys on this map and decipher the rest as you guys go. So let me activate. You guys probably are not in this order. This is the order I put you in.
I think it's Morgan first, isn't it?
No, it would be
Yeah.
Guardian first.
Oh.
Morgan said the one go first.
Oh,
Because I have dark vision.
okay. Then It's dim down here. It's not pitch black down here.
I think the people that don't have dark vision should be in the middle. I'd like to be in the middle if I'm going to pump us full of HP as much as I can.
Then I think
I'll
that
let
might
you
be
go in
the
the. I'll let you go in the direct middle then, and I can step behind.
Okay.
Yogi, do you want it to be where I am?
Uh-oh.
No, put Pipes in
Pipes, why
front.
did you fucking...
There you go.
Pipes is running. Pipes is running.
He ran through a wall somehow. It's... Okay.
I climbed.
No, the rabbit.
He's
No.
a rabbit. He digs.
As you go... Okay, that was... Okay, yeah. You guys are currently in a tunnel that proceeds at a downward slope, bringing you about 20 feet below the surface of the ground. There are rusty sconces that have torches in them. It only gives dim light, though.
Do I hear anything?
Roll me, actually, you do. You hear the soft lapping of water echoing through the wide chamber. Wood and debris from the collapsed buildings litter this area. Brackish water floods nearly half of the chamber, getting deeper towards the dark tunnel to the west. And looking at people's passives, oh my god, you guys actually have decent passive. Well, 4 or 5 of you guys have high enough passive. You notice that there is a cramped tunnel at the south of this area. So,
Okay,
this is,
so-
again, deeper this way, but there's a tunnel over here behind some rubble.
And the
And
smell
if
Okay.
you
of
guys
Agriog over-
see that, I'm going to actually have to put walls there quickly. You guys don't want to go that way now.
Takes a big whiff. It smells like a rot farm in here.
Oh, it definitely stinks down here. Pipe's favorite thing too, deep water.
Pipe's ears drip a little bit.
So, what do you guys do in this room?
I don't know.
Is the eye doing anything?
It's I think once you guys got here, let me. I just wanna I wanna double check. Yeah, it continuously points deeper in.
Further down.
So can we skirt around the water, or do we have to go through the water?
So it depends on which direction you go. You want to go through the tunnel that's behind some of the rubble, or do you want to go to the south, the west tunnel?
Which person
Where-
didn't see the tunnel?
Bo.
Okay.
He's not exactly perceptive. He means well, though.
Nope.
Which way is the eye pointing?
Let me see exactly, because it's more like a direct point. Let me see on my map. It is pointing southwest of you.
Southwest.
I have a small confession. If we're going into the water tunnel, I cannot swim.
That water's
Oh,
deeper
poor
than
thing.
2 feet deep. It's It's
I'm
really
sure one
easy
of
to
our
drown
taller-
Pipes.
I'm sure one of our taller companions can help you.
Mm,
To be safe, we should check to see if that wall is movable, though. Excuse me, as I want to try passing you to get to the debris.
Ahead.
Where is it on the over in here?
Here.
Down there?
So,
If we need to go in the water, I can go.
So, looking at it, you guys, from the debris here and whatnot, you guys realize you could also build like a kind of flotation thing to get through the deeper water if you want. But, there looks to be some kind of tunnel down that way that you could clear in might take you a minute or two, but you could clear it.
I don't know what you talk about.
But yeah, you wouldn't, but
Apparently, we're able to build some sort of flotation device with whatever's here.
it's just a bunch of trash
Build?
and wood and stuff, so you could build a skiff if you want.
You
I'm
need
not
someone
very-
to build something?
If you're good at building some kind of raft, as I move the wood out of the pile here.
Pipes picks up 2 sticks and starts banging them together.
He's making a loud noise.
They're just sticks. I don't think.
Be surprised.
There's also a tunnel back here
Where?
behind this debris as I'm moving the rocks, the sticks and rocks. We can travel this way, or we could take down the water where the eye is pointing.
Do we know what's in the tunnel?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that.
What?
What does a tunnel look like?
It looks like a narrow cross space from what you guys could see through here. Are you asking what this tunnel looks like?
No, the
Yeah. Looks
Crawl
like a
space.
narrow cross space that you guys could. It might be tight, but you guys could get there.
but the ice pointing the other way.
It kind of pointing in the middle.
I can make us a raft if needed. I don't need the raft though. I mean, but if you guys would like me to, I can make one for us, or start to put one together for us.
I do not mind the water, but if he cannot swim, he will need to ride on someone or something. But if we go down this tunnel, we might circumvent that entirely.
Oh, I really can't swim either, but I'll be fine. All metal kind of sinks.
It looks like roll me a perception check, whoever wants to, on the water over here, the tunnel water.
All right.
Okay.
I'm busy with the rocks.
Whip that. I think 10 is good enough. Anybody above 10, you see the water looks to get about 3 feet deep at the deepest. But it's seeing what color the water is, it's probably kind of murky and mucky, and it might be hard to move. Also, Tom, Mid said, Pipes' art looks like he's 14 hours into an 8-hour shift.
Pipes is 27 hours into an 8-hour shift. Although Pipes is actually very cheerful. He's not stopped smiling at a single point during this entire
Even
thing.
at the dead body.
Even at the dead body, he was still cheerfully smiling. Pipes is just gonna think to himself, maybe not say it, but he's gonna be like, "Yikes, that looks deep." After finding out it's 3 feet.
What would
I
save
can
more
carry you
time
if you
or
need
be
to.
more stealthily? That would be fine with me if that is okay.
Yeah, it's fine. Would I have an idea how long it would take me to fashion a raft for
Looking
us?
at the materials you have, only a couple minutes to be.
All right, I'll fashion it. I'll start to make one as well.
Yeah, you get some in. You guys uncover this tunnel after a minute as he's fashioning that.
I move out of the way for someone smaller in case they want to go down it.
I mean, you have a perfect guinea pig.
Hello, I heard small.
If you wish to check out and see what is beyond this crevice,
Of course.
How dark is it in there?
How dark is it in here?
It's down this way, like all of these little things on the walls, like these things up here, those are all rusted sconces that have some light, so it's dimly lit.
Okay.
Wait, how far away are
No, I
they
was
from
wondering
me right
because
now?
he doesn't have night vision. That's why I was
Yeah.
Give
asking.
me a second.
It says this whole dungeon is dimly lit. Holy
What?
God, Pipes.
I didn't mean to do that. How do I undo it? Ruh-roh.
This is why so you want to have the person clicked and then the measured distance under the person, Tom.
Fantastic. Give me a second. Okay. I think then when I'm about here, I'm still looking around without turning.
So what you see down
Uh.
there, though,
Mhm.
I believe, yes. So you see this tunnel splits three ways: north, where you came from; west towards a stone door; and south towards a foul-smelling chamber.
Okay. I give the information to Guardian, but he hears it in his head rather than out loud. And I tell him to like tell everyone, just in case I'm trying to not make too much noise. As I'll go a tiny bit deeper. I'll head back up.
Okay. The Guardian, he comes back up after relaying that information into your head directly. What do you do, Legendary?
I was muted.
That happens more often than you think.
So after I shake off the feeling that I was just forcibly told things via telephone, apparently there's 3 tunnels down that way. One that smells especially bad.
Obviously means it's the right way to go.
Did you see anything else that was of note?
It had more mucky water down the south way, and then to
A
the
stone door to the west.
to the west there was a stone door.
So I'll probably need to take this flotation device down that way anyways.
You like anything he builds that can hold anybody would not go through that tunnel. You guys could fit. Wouldn't be too much of a squeeze for you guys, but you wouldn't be able to get a flotation device down that way.
So it means we have to take it down the long way.
I mean, that's a solution, yes.
We could also check out the stone door if you don't want to go for the mucky water, just because it would be better to be caught in ground we can move easier and fight than be in places that's hard to move and then have to fight on their turf.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Looking around the whole underground where we are? Does it look like people have been around?
Roll me investigation. 14. I think you see, like, there is a, like, before Bo was grabbing stuff to make a raft, which he's doing very nicely, you saw a path between the garbage. You're not sure if it's used often, but there's very clearly a path. It probably went into the water. I don't see them moving the rubble there every time, so yeah.
Okay.
You get the sense that they might not have used this path often, but there may be other paths too.
Since the way down south is cramped, either way, it seems like we're going to be a disadvantage for movement. So we should maybe think about which way we can go quieter.
I think, Bo, your skiff is completed now.
All right. Well, if anyone wants to take this, we're going to have to go through the larger opening. It's not going to fit any other means.
Well, if you've made the raft, we should go for the large opening.
The raft can hold about 2 medium creatures on it. You have 2 smaller compared to the rest of you fucking giants. People.
Again, I don't need to be on the raft. That's fine.
I'm also fine in the water.
Yeah.
It's really going to come up to our waist anyways.
Funny, these 2 down here are the 2 short people compared to you guys. I rolled a random height for you, Morgan, just so I can compare you to these giants. If you have a better height, you can always edit it.
Well, I'm not particularly big or anything.
Yeah, 5'5" then works fine. About 2 pipes tall.
Are we measuring in pipes now?
Well, we measure pipes. Like, these 3 up here are like 3 pipes tall.
Oh,
sorry,
geez.
no. This guy here is about a little over 2 pipes tall. About 6 inches over 2 pipes tall. But these 2 up here are 3 pipes tall.
Damn. That's tall.
So, Pipes and I go take the raft.
Do I the rest go with you in the water? I just need to know, so I push you guys forward, that's all.
All right.
I'm going to be getting a little wet, it looks like.
Does your fur dry off easily, or is it going to be a nightmare?
Oh, it's going to get bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gotta collect all that muck too.
I have
I'll have a bath after.
A fish scale comb will help with that. I have one.
Okay, so somebody going ahead of this, like, I know these 2 are going to be in the middle with the skiff. I just want to know the order for the rest.
I'll go first in this one.
I can pull up the rear.
Like
I'll push the skiff.
And I will proceed to stealth since I'm ahead anyways, in case anything's in front of us.
Okay.
New stealth roll, I'll use the old one still.
New one, and it's gonna be kind of hard to stealth, be super stealthy with the skiff, but we can try.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was going on ahead a little bit.
Okay. So, you're gonna go ahead a little bit. As you go ahead, and as the skiff is following you, Morgan, you are the only one that notices weird ripples in the water.
Oh no.
And as such, you are the only one that doesn't have disadvantage on the initiative roll as you guys are attacked. as you guys proceed down this tunnel.
Would I have time to just like let out a
It's not gonna
watch
help.
it?
Yeah, you can, but you guys also see as the creature attacks Guardian.
It saw me?
Oh, no.
No!
What are you all knowing about? It's a suspicious water weird. It's given names to everything. It's hilarious. Anyways, I'm gonna need initiatives. Everybody that isn't Morgan is going to need to do so at disadvantage.
I can't. Combat's not initiated. Oh, now it works. I rolled that one.
I mean, yeah.
How do I do it at disadvantage? Do I just roll it twice or?
When you click it, it should come up and ask you.
It did not.
Okay, just roll d20 and I'll edit it. Okay.
It's
I-
unfortunate as well. My first one was my very rare nat 20.
Yeah, but you only go down 2 points.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So you very well may still go first. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's a perfect theme. Let me edit that so it's not ear piercing.
How is Yogi 0.01 slower than me?
You know. I don't. Pipes, you're first. I don't like the way this thing is yet though, but you can go ahead. You had disadvantage and you still roll fucking amazing.
I know. It's a turnaround for me. Okay. I believe I'm going as a bonus action. I'm gonna cast hex on the creature.
Okay. So target the creature, cast Hex. You're not dealing damage at the moment, but
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
I
do that,
will
sorry.
put them as marked. Yeah, marked is probably a fine one too. Okay, so you've hexed them.
And then I do as Eldritch Knights do, and I Eldritch Blast.
There's so much wrong with what you've said.
I know.
How does it
I'm
look
sorry.
like when Pipes Eldritch blasts?
There's it's almost like there's like an older like shadowy thing creeping up and like sort of moving into Pipes, whispering in his ear like things that could happen depending what he does. And he just finds himself reaching forward, and it's almost like he's pinging like an ability that he should be using later, but it's being forced to arrive now. Unfolding. Wait.
You just nat 20'd.
Nice.
Oh
So you need to
my
add
I got my-
god.
for the damage, add a d6 and hit critical.
Add a d6, so plus d6.
So yeah,
Plus d6, my critical.
yep, it's not immune to anything like that. Okay. It
And I
turns.
turn.
It was about to attack Guardian, but it turned and looked at you.
I'm still smiling.
What's the range on? It like rises up out of the water a little bit, and it strikes forward to hit you over Guardian. So, congratulations, you are now constricted.
Fantastic.
So you're grappled, and you're pulled 5 feet towards it.
So I'm off the raft as well.
Yep, you're in the water. And it's gonna dive into the water the best as it can. So, because of that, it's now invisible in the water. Morgan! Wait,
Hold your action, or hold your attack. I
Yeah.
can try to reveal it.
Even though it's like 3 feet of water, we can't see it.
It moved into the water. It is why it's in the water. It's invisible. That's why you guys couldn't see it coming up.
Okay, I'll hold.
I mean, you could try to have. I'll roll a stealth for it, and you can try to see if you see it.
If you can just hold your action, and I might be able to reveal it for you.
Oh, by the way,
I'll
Pipes, can you roll that concentration check?
Oh, DC, right? Yes, of course. I will. Give me 1 second. It's just a con saving roll, right?
Yeah. On your sheet, actually, on the front page, you'll see concentration there.
There you go. Wait, so Joy just pick con. Oh, wait, concentration's on the page. Oh, I see.
Okay, you're still maintaining concentration on Hex.
Do I have an automatic crit today? Like, what's happening?
That's your third nat 20. You're not going to ever for the next 3 weeks.
No.
You're using
He's gonna make sure of it.
What's happening? This has never happened to me before.
Pipes met his brother, so.
That's true. I'm too inspired by Finn.
Anyways.
So I'll hold as I see Pipes being
dragged down.
like
You
taken
see where
under,
Pipes
yeah.
is. You saw the thing wrap around Pipes, and you see where Pipes is. Pipes is very clearly held.
Okay, I'll hold Thorn Whip for when I see the thing, but I will bonus action. Where is it? I'll bonus action healing word.
Well, Pipes isn't bad. It just did over half his health.
Yeah. I'll send a healing word its way.
What's funny is Pipes' older brother got fucked up by a water wheel in the same very similar
Exact
way.
same way. Yeah. That's what I was exactly thinking as well. The parallels are fantastic.
Well, you get 4 points back.
Go ahead and add that to your character account.
Fantastic.
And I'm holding Thorn Whip.
Okay. Bow.
All right. I will cast. Did I see how far that thing reached to grab him? Can I tell it had a pretty far reach?
It reached about. You would say in terms of reach, it probably had about 10 foot.
All right. I will. Cast Fairy Fire in that area to try to reveal it.
Okay. It failed the fairy fire, so it can no longer benefit.
What you see is Ace or Bo move his staff forward, and it just makes a. As out of it comes out a velvet-colored ball that goes up, explodes in the air, and lights shine down onto the water.
And you see both Pipes and Guardian succeeded their saving throws, so the fire kind of washed over them, but it held on to the water wheel. And now it looks like, even though it's underwater, it's completely enveloped in a harmless fire.
So I'll thorn whip it.
Yep, because you can see it.
It's at advantage too.
Ah, okay.
You hit it.
Okay.
Hey, that's better than nothing. You
And
were your turn was effective.
I will then set my arm onto the raft and have my turret climb up over onto the raft, to like over in here.
I'll have to get a little turret icon for you, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll just use Slobber Chops for the time being. I'll have him, so he's there, and as my bonus action, I'll pulse to heal or to give temp HP for 5 for everybody within 10 feet.
You know what? We can have a dancing light. How do you feel about a dancing light for your gun?
Sure.
And that gives off light. I probably shouldn't have that.
Listen, until we make a token for it, we can just use Slobber Chops. I'm okay with that. We just know it's the turret. So that way,
canonically has a gun.
He does.
so yeah, if you
This makes
don't
it
have your
look
temp
like a
HP
gun.
anymore, you go ahead and get 5 back.
There you go. You can have that. Owner. This. You should be able to move it and stuff.
That's an angry mace.
But it's an angry gun. As it pulls temp HP, right? You said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for
Well,
5,
we'll set up a auto roll thing on your temp HP thing too. So you
I
get...
think I have it to where I didn't actually try it. Let's see. Oh, the targets, and then okay. So I had to choose targets, and they should let me roll it, but
Wait, is that?
Anyways, we're like I said, I don't have much to do on Tuesday before your game, so I'm just kind of chill until. But anyways, is that your
that is
turn?
my turn.
Okay,
Yep.
go ahead and end your turn, and it is now a wonderful Guardian's turn.
All right. Well, so is the rabbit above water?
He's not drowning currently. He's being
Okay.
constricted, like flaring up and down in the water, but.
All right. So you just see the Guardian wind up and looks like he's about to do an uppercut to water.
You punch into it.
I activate my special trap card.
Are your attacks magical?
That one does not.
Okay. And the water moves a little bit to give to your fist,
Bulldozing.
which it succeeded.
Okay, well that part didn't much matter. It's it did matter. I wanted to punch it 10 feet in the air, but I will activate my bonus action to grapple it
Okay, so what
because
do you have to
my
do?
my unarmed attacks. Taking a look real quickly. Just says I use a bonus action to grapple when I punch.
And that is the...
Overwhelming power.
Okay, I'll take a look at that, but... D6.
Oh, to make another. Sorry, I can use a bonus action to make another unarmed attack against it.
Yeah, when you make an unarmed strike, you can use a bonus action. And... Yeah, so it's just make another one.
Yep. So I'll make another one.
So you don't grapple, you just punch it. Like a monk. Hit. I just love the little thud sound.
Yeah, the sound effects are awesome.
I like to imagine you're pushing through it and you're hitting the walls, and that's what the thud sounds are.
Ooh. Yeah, that's sick.
So as you're seeing me punch it, you're seeing like distortions happening around the water.
Ooh, that's cool.
Every time my fist, it just looks like whatever around my fist is just not functioning as reality is supposed to.
Ooh.
Hey, Yogi, it's your turn.
Okay.
It's
Well,
difficult
no,
terrain,
bonus
so
action.
moving and bonus action to manifest your weapon, and they just see
Miguel?
a glaive
Again.
just manifest out of nowhere. But this is difficult terrain, so you can only move at half movement in it.
I don't have to. He's with 15 feet.
Oh yeah, fucking! You guys see him like grab near the end of a glaive and like slice forward.
I'm just gonna spear him.
Yeah, over Pipes' head, and as he hits him, fucking 15-foot reach.
All right, I gotta go back.
I
to
did
the
this on
gear.
purpose to help him. Like at level 4, he's gonna get the polearm mastery. Like he's doing the whole build.
Okay, how would I roll that one? Since it's
You should be able to just target him and roll it.
okay
Because it's your
now.
regular weapon. Your manifest weapon is your regular weapon.
Okay, so just use the. Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to find out
Yeah, it's just
or needed to find out.
manifesting your weapon.
Okay,
You hit, you have advantage too.
oh,
So you can always just roll a d20 afterwards and see if you crit. But go ahead and.
all right. Well, we'll throw a d20 up here.
You wouldn't have crit.
No, if I wouldn't. Okay. And
Okay, yeah, no, it does this. It's not doing the right calcs, and I want to change that. But you do what?
I do believe that's all I can do right now. Because I use my bonus and I only get one attack.
Yeah, so that's probably all you could do right now. But let's
Yep,
go ahead
that's
and
it for right now.
let's see how Pipes is doing. Pipes, you are panicking. You're underwater slightly. Something you cannot, like, something you can barely see. It looks like it's on fire and it has you grappled.
Okay. Pipes looks at Morgan. In Morgan's head, she hears the words super bad as she receives a bardic inspiration.
Oh my
Uh,
god, I'm gonna cry.
By the way, for his bardic inspiration, because I don't like how the base
That's
one
not what I
is,
meant to do. She
we
gets to roll it. I don't know why I rolled that.
we stole the wording from the new bardic inspiration. Instead of 10 minutes, it lasts an hour, and if you only have to wow, you've inspired my water wheel.
That's not what I meant to do.
But even you don't have to use the bardic inspiration until you know you failed, as well.
Mhm.
Okay.
So you don't have to preemptive use the bardic inspiration.
Yeah, and you can add this one to an attack roll to your damage or your healing.
I'm just gonna get rid of that part of that, and it shouldn't make you roll.
All right, thank you.
Remember what die you're at.
Yep, I'm at 2 of 3. Okay, and then I will and I will try my best to Eldritch Blast.
So you're technically within melee of it, so it will be at disadvantage, but
Disadvantage.
it's advantage because it's fairy fire. So it's gonna be neutral.
Okay.
Ah, okay.
Okay, you hit. Don't forget to add the d6 for your hex.
Cool. Fantastic.
But you know.
Okay, damage is damage.
Yeah.
and
I don't think you were
I-
targeting it.
was like, oh, I'm so.
You're good.
I think I found out I targeted Bardic, so
Yep.
untargeted, and
Yep.
like, whoops, and then.
Yep.
Okay, and then I end turn.
Okay. The water wheel. See if I can kill Pipes in the first episode. Ah.
Could you imagine?
Do it.
Do it.
Okay.
You won't. So, okay, whoops.
As it's going to constrict you again.
Go find it.
Oh, it can't constrict another target anyways. As it pushes you underwater and tries to hit you against the ground a little bit. It doesn't say I have advantage, so normal. Oh, apparently I do have advantage. Oh, because you're
Fine.
restrained. Okay.
Yep, that hits.
And you are now held underwater. You're moved right about there. Closer to it.
I have to make a concentration roll as well.
Yep. Want you to know that temp HP saved him.
I did.
Because he's at 4 HP. 4.
Turns out if you crit someone in turn 1, it gets angry at you.
Yeah. Now you,
Yeah,
now
no
you
kidding.
See, you see what Finn got.
Now you
goes
see what
through.
I had to deal with.
No, this is what Tom has seen this through watching me get attacked and attacked, and me just take damage and damage. He's like, man,
I was
you
hoping-
beat yourself up.
In the game
I was
we
hoping
played
for
together.
parallels between Pipes and Finn, but not like this.
Yeah, the HP parallel not there.
No, but the damage is. I did Finn-worthy damage, to be honest, though. I'll take it.
For the first time.
For the first time in my life, yeah.
The second time, you definitely did not. I don't think.
Oh, no, definitely.
I think
4
you
damage,
did.
not much.
4 damage is Finn's modifier to add to the damage by
To the
default.
damage, yeah.
Anyways, Morgan.
I'm sweating.
Are you sad that I'm gonna murder Pipes? Would it help you to know that Pipes has already died at some point?
No.
My character has met him
I-
dead. Fine.
Yes.
So I can't see Pipes, right?
Yeah, he's currently flaring and drowning underwater. He's not drowning, he's holding his breath, but if he casts a spell, he'll start drowning.
Okay. I'm going to scream at the monster, let go of him, and I'll cast
That's what you're
Toll the
fighting, by
Dead.
the way. Hey, Toll the Dead. Go ahead, target it,
Toll
and
the
then if
Dead.
you roll it, I think you are targeting it. Yeah, it's tiny, but yeah.
Yeah.
Then you roll damage, it should make it roll. It succeeded, though, so it doesn't take damage.
It takes half damage, right?
No, it takes no damage because it's a cantrip. You can't. It's just not set up right by default. It does no damage. But also,
Sound effect added such a cool vibe.
yeah. Also, if you, I'm trying to see. There's a way that if it's damage, I think you have to. If I click this, there's a damage. How do you make it not do the if damage? I might have to set up a secondary one for you. That's not on you, Tom.
I wanted to make the same act.
And you would have succeeded. Fine. But anyways. So it for the bells it does not heal.
I'm so stupid. As a bonus action, I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay. What kind of weapon do you want?
I It's what is water afraid of? Uh,
Lightning,
Salt.
bodily fluid.
it's gonna be a giant iron pot.
Giant iron pot. Okay, I got this.
If Angry Beavers taught me anything, a steep cliff.
Okay. This is the closest I got to a big old pot, but it'll do. Let me give you permission to move it as.
Oh, I see the pot is turned into a hammer.
Yeah, it's obviously a pot at the end of a stick for easy rotation over file.
Nice.
So you should be able to. Let me go to your spiritual weapon and tell it not to. You don't need to place a template. You just need to do damage on it, or hit the attack on it. Sorry.
It attacks at advantage?
Yes, because it is.
Yeah.
Template prompt. Yeah.
Wait.
You might have to do this because it wants a template pop, and then I need to kill the template. Okay, so now you should be able to attack. Hopefully. There you go. You hit, doing 10 damage.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I might not get my third turn to kill Pipes. Dawn.
That's my
I'll
turn.
do it. I'll do it later in the dungeon.
Well, thanks, Mike.
You're welcome.
All right. So we can see him flailing.
Yeah, he's under the water.
That helps.
Is any part of him above at all that could be, or he's completely submerged?
At this
Even my
point,
ears?
at this point, he's completely submerged.
Fair.
Hmm. All right. Oh.
I want to test out some of these. Arcane Hand might be cool, but how big are you? You're large. No, I don't want that.
So I'm going to have Slobber Chomps fly over here. And because where it's difficult terrain to move right now.
Yes.
It wouldn't be if he's flying, would it?
Yeah.
No, right. I was talking about for me because I didn't want to
Oh.
risk
I'm
losing
testing
Slobber
out
Chomps.
another one that should look really cool. That might be good for your cannon. Yeah, that one looks too badass for your cannon.
I'm gonna have Slobber Chomps fly over here and go to grab him or touch him at least when he can, even if it causes him to be submerged.
Yeah.
And I will hold out my staff again, and this time instead of you seeing the violet light, it starts to emanate a white light as it pulses, but instead of anything coming out of it, you start to see Slobber Chomp's pulse as I will cast Cure Wounds. Oh, where's my spell? And since that came from my arcane firearm, you also would get an extra 8 on top of that.
Hold on. I want to double check your arcane firearms wording.
And it says anything from the artificer spell list.
I was just.
No, I double checked it too, but yeah, I will take whatever ruling you want to do on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Whenever you cast an artificer spell through the firearm, I roll a d8 and I get to add the bonus to one of this. It does say spells damage roll though, so if you want to use that as the differentiating,
you can't use it because
Okay.
it's for damage rolls only.
okay, that's fine. But still, 9. And then I will bonus action pulse for
It's
the
like you don't want
D8.
me to kill pipes.
So you also have 8 temp HP. So
Ooh, wow.
9 heal and 8 temp.
This-
That's all I can do.
This is what Koi's character was built to do, really.
Yeah, it's great.
I will
yeah.
have
Oh,
Slobber Chomps because it
yeah,
so at least come up to breathe, but she's gonna use
Yeah.
pipes as a meat shield.
okay.
Very fair.
Got
I
it.
fixed the thing that happened last time. So when it rolled the saving throw last time, it for some reason treated my save as a DC 8 when it was supposed to be a 13 because it
Okay.
didn't roll strength. So I fixed it this time.
Hey, this is what this mini adventure was all about. Get the characters known. Get it,
All right. So
about.
with this punch specifically, I charge up and the things I did earlier where my skin changed colors, they start brightening up and they start turning black. So I punch towards the ground.
That's not bright, though. Black is not bright.
I'm aware. It starts looking bright, then it turns black. So I punch the ground because it still says as long as I hit the enemy, I can push them 10 feet upwards. So I punch the ground and let gravity expel the water around me as I punch this thing 10 feet into the air.
Ooh.
If you push the target upwards, it can make a dex save to avoid any fall damage. But it's falling into water, that's not an issue.
How high is the ceiling?
To double check exactly, the ceiling is 10 feet high.
Is that from the floor to the ceiling? Or
Um,
from the top of the water?
I'm assuming top of the water. You splash it out, and you guys just see this like snake-like thing flying up in the air. Pipes is dragged up with it. Like,
Pipes is like floating for a second, like flying, and it's like, oh.
and then you hit the water with a splash again.
Yep.
Belly flop into the water.
And you misjudge the punch, and you just go right over it as it comes back down. You tried to punch it, but it was straight ahead of you, and you just missed it.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 in that one.
Hey, you can only do so much, right? Don't worry. Your Bard Warlock here is tanking for you.
All right. Well, my turn is over.
Let's see. If I don't think I'm gonna get another turn, but if you miss and Pipes miss, I can do it.
Man, you don't make things nice, do you?
Oh yeah, it's falling up. No, it's not falling up. You can still hit it.
I do believe I still have it targeted. Okay.
It looks like it, yeah.
All right, come on.
Is the attack not
Oink.
popping up for you? There you go.
There it goes.
Add advantage. It
Yeah.
should highlight advantage because you should have it. I try to have the default option always highlighting. You hit. Probably murdered it. I love how it just kind of yeets the glaive all the way over there. Okay, and with that, you kill my poor water wheel. And Pipe, you're let go. You're still in the water.
I pick him up.
You're no longer on the water.
Thank you, kind sir. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome. As I walk over to the boat and put him in it.
Yeah.
And I'll you're still injured, right?
You can
Yeah.
hover over him and see he's still badly injured.
If we're out of
Yeah,
combat,
it-
I'll pump you back
it's
up
great.
to what I can.
I'll put the 12 temp HP, 11 temp HP. Sorry, I'm used to Tom's temp HP going at me.
You're
What-
pretty tough.
Thank you. I try my best.
I think we should get out of here before something else like that shows up.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Wait, before we do, I'm gonna just like touch Pipes' forehead, drain a little bit of the water, and I'll do where is it? Cure wounds. Wait, I can do this.
While they're doing all that, I'm gonna start slowly pushing the skip forward again.
Oh, cool. I did get it working. Sorry.
No, that's good.
Oh. As we're going on, I didn't know you could attack from so far away.
Well,
Even though you were, I didn't even know you were there by the time your glaive hit the water.
I ditched the bad part about having these long arms.
Okay, so what you see, Guardian, and this will be where we call it, is as you get up to see this room,
Mm-hmm.
is you see glossy urns and cinerary boxes line the walls of this vaulted rotunda. Drifting in the center of the room, above the drain, is a ghostly, transparent humanoid figure. The figure is clad in plate armor. Where a head should be, there is instead a featureless, luminescent orb. That's where we'll end for this night.
Woo.
Hey, don't worry. It's not like any of you dumped charisma and I could probably use a ghost to possess you again.
Oh no.
Joke's on you. It would only make me better.
Actually, it would make you worse because they can't use any of your class features.
Oh, then it's just gonna die. There's no point in possessing me.
There's no point for a ghost to possess anybody except to whittle you down and use your HP. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you had fun for our first episode of Vecna, Nest of the Eldritch Eye.
Yes.
That was really fun.
That was
Yes,
fun.
thank you.
What do you guys think of each other's characters so far?
I love all the characters. They're so good.
I have high hopes that Tom and I will be able to be friends in this one.
Yeah, here's hoping.
Out of everybody, Pipe is the one to try to be friends with, but we'll see.
I hope I remember what my character's about the next time I play.
It will be next. It'll be in a week's time, Legendary. So it's not like it's too far away.
I reiterate what I just said.
Either way, I think this is a great point to end. I will try to be live tomorrow with something, maybe some more Destiny, maybe something else. We'll see. I know at some point this week I want to go back into a horror game. Maybe I'll play more Phasmophobia with Tom. Who knows? That was a lot of fun. In the meantime, make sure to follow if you haven't, and I will see you next time.
Very well.